Pre-game warm-ups about concluded here in Houston. Yankees baseball comes your way next. First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Yankees baseball here on the show. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees as Joe Girardi's starting 9 assembles this way. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Everett Cabrera makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Second baseman, Everett Cabrera.
Driven the other way out to deep left field. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
Boy, so much for taking a pitch or two, maybe giving your guys a chance to see what this guy has got. He goes after the first pitch of the ball game and nearly puts it over the wall. As it is, it's off the wall, and he's going to cruise into second here to open up this game with a double.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
One strike home now to Ellsbury. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Now a swing and a miss as Ellsbury's down on strikes for the first out.
Well, and no surprise. We talk about it all the time at the beginning of a ball game. Location is going to be a key. And here you can just see where this thing is. I mean, if he can continue spotting pitches there, he'll have a lot of success here tonight.
David Rosario will dig in now in a run-scoring spot, and they've got the right man for the job here as he currently leads the American League in RBIs. Now the first pitch. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And it's gone! He liked the first pitch he saw and deposits it over the wall. So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 37 on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Giancarlo Stanton will get his first cuts here, and the danger's obvious as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. The pitch. Oh, Stanton with a big swing at that one, but he got there a little too quickly, and this is going to hook foul. Now the pitch. Fouled back. Now another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. He's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park. It's now 2-0 New York. Starting lineup for the Astros looks like this. They'll match it up against the big fella, as you see the numbers right there for the right-hander Matt Latos. A look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Joe Panic will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Second baseman, Joe Panic.
Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Ellsbury is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start the home first.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Jed Lowry will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Not only that, but they've got a 2-0 lead here already. So this offense is really providing a big spark for their pitching staff.
Can't get him to go after that slider. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball, and this is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 11 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now.
And even though it's still the first inning, you can already tell he's going to be a force out there on the mound. He's got that glare in his eyes.
Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3, as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Brian McCann will dig in for the first time now. 1 home run shy of 30 on the year so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1. Eric Karros, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now. But when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him, as there's 1 away.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Brett Gardner will stride in now, and he's up near the top of the American League in stolen bases, currently 3rd entering play. First pitch to him. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Didi Gregorius will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. And this could be a tough play back behind the mound. Lowry. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in, a power threat in Todd Frazier, the 3rd baseman. First pitch coming. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1.
Let's go, let's go.
The 1-0 home. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Come set. Now the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And that is not good.
Now the 1-2. And he got him. The Yanks lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. George Springer will will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Here's Latos now on 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Colby Rasmus will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Now here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. There you see the league leaders in hitting we touched on a moment ago. And the pitch. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Here's Chris Carter now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He'll start this one at 269. 24 home runs and 63 runs batted in. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Everett Cabrera will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. MLB The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long. As you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. Jacoby Ellsbury will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
A lot of people wonder about that knuckle curveball. Sometimes so do I. Does it really knuckle? I don't think so. It's got a pretty similar spin to the standard curveball, and you're really just throwing it with your fingers bent a little bit more. And the guys that throw it, they say it gives them a tighter spin.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. This is grounded foul. One out, nobody on. Here's another 0-2. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. David Rosario will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. Now the first pitch. At the knees, strike 1. Pitch on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Jason Castro will come forward to begin the inning. 7-8-9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base run. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here. 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that ball is out of here. And the home half of the third starts with a home run. Jason Castro, number 17 for him on the season, and the Astros are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, so much for 6 up and 6 down. Leads off the third here with a long home run to get his guys on the board.
Evan Gattis will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. And here's the first pitch. Fouled back. Now here it comes. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't gonna help.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Luis Valbuena will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's Latos now on 0-2. This is down the left field line, and Gardner won't have a play. It's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, this is how you bounce back from giving up a home run. Back-to-back strikeouts. As a pitcher, you've got to have a short memory out there. He looks like he's come back from that one in pretty good shape.
Here's Joe Panic. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros claw back a bit on this solo home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Now the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his back. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Paul Goldschmidt will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First offering on the way. And this is on the ground for Lowry at short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The catcher, number 34, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Pitch on the way. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 2-1. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Jed Lowry gets set to start out the Houston half of the inning. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Gardner is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Our next telecast comes your way tomorrow afternoon in high definition as these two teams wrap up this 3-game set. And you get a look there at the expected starters for tomorrow's contest. Jose Altuve will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Well, you can tell the third baseman's playing a little bit in front of the bag right here, trying to take away that bunt. Unfortunately, this ball almost takes his teeth out. The reactions had to be quick, and lucky for him, he still got him.
Here's George Springer. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
ASTROS, come on.
1-0 on the way. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
The 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Rosario will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Brett Gardner will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
First pitch to him. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Didi Gregorius will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
You see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs, that's for sure.
Now here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
That ball's foul.
But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. Another 0-2 home. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Ready with another 0-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set now.
Todd Frazier will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch coming. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. When we return, we'll see Colby Rasmus start things out. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros 1. Colby Rasmus will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Chris Carter will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. On to first, and a fine start to the inning here for Latos, 2 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Jason Castro, we'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still trail it here 2-1. Everett Cabrera will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the sixth.
Second baseman, Everett.
First pitch coming. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. The 1-0. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. See his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game, just not getting any help offensively.
So one gone in the inning now for Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. One strike home now to Ellsbury. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Taken there by Lowry. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman,
David Rosario will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Evan Gaddis will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was a solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Luis Valbuena will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Joe Panic will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Now the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The pitch. 1-1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here comes a 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
That seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
No more gold left for you, pal.
And now finally that base hit breaks a string of 11 straight that he had retired. He was starting to look invincible out there.
Jed Lowry will stand in now. He struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros 1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th, but before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Giancarlo Stanton will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. You can see what his breakdown is so far.
Paul Goldschmidt will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now the pitch. And there's strike two as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. The 0-2 once more. And his 0-2 is bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 34,
Brian McCann will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
And now a pitch on the way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit from McCann.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett.
And you know what? These guys have gone a long time without a base runner. You have to go all the way back to the 2nd inning for their last one, because they haven't been able to solve this guy at all.
Brett Gardner will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now the first pitch. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Jose Altuve will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. First offering on the way. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here. 0-1.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Probably the toughest part of this play here is just to locate the ball, because this thing's not going to stay in the air very long, but he's able to get a beat on it and make the play.
George Springer will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. In there at the knees, strike one.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Pitch on the way. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter at this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Colby Rasmus come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And that one is out of here, planted into the right field bleachers. A solo home run off the bat of Colby Rasmus, number 23 for him thus far, as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Great work he's done on the mound. Well, it just got undone on one swing. He's gone from being in total control to we got ourselves a tie ball game.
Here's Chris Carter now.
Now batting.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
He dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Didi Gregorius will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Didi Gregorius.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first offering. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Will Harris will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Here's Todd Frazier now. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Here's a situation where there's a new reliever out there. You know he's going to be focused on getting ahead, and boom, you take off on the first pitch. Now you've really given him something to think about.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Everett Cabrera will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch to him. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. drifting toward the third base dugout. Valbuena is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks leave one, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Jason Castro will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there. He's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through. Well, he's allowed just 2 runs to this point, both of them coming on solo homers. Things could be much different now if those come with guys on base, but as it is, this has been a pretty good outing.
Evan Gattis is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Yes.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through the inning, but that was a huge out number 2.
Here's Luis Valbuena now, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Now here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Look into McCann, the 1-1. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Joe Pennick will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The next pitch. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The 1-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. David Rosario will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
First baseman, David Rosario.
Now the pitch. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now here's the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. On the way. Now a ball lined toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Right fielder,
Oh, just a dream start here to the top of the 9th. You get the go-ahead run into scoring position at second base. Now you've got any number of ways that you can play it here. But you've got to like their chances of getting themselves the lead here heading into the bottom of the 9th inning.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in standing. Here's the first pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Didn't quite get all that one, but at least he moves that go-ahead run up to third now with only one out. So this turns out to be a productive out.
Paul Goldschmidt will step in a critical moment here. Go-ahead run on third with only one down. Now here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Your job right here on the mound, gotta think strikeout number one, ground ball number two. You can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
The 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
Yeah, that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike three, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Valbuena is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for the Yankees. Score remains 2-2. Chasen Shreve will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Jed Lowry will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The key here is a first baseman. You've got to be able to stay focused on the baseball, which is easy for me to say. I don't have half a bat heading my way, but that's a nice job down there to take this one in.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Here it comes. Chopper foul. Now here's the pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
2-2. Ani can't get off a good swing there as this is on the ground to first base. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
George Springer will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. 1-0 on the way. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. And this game is still tied at 2-2.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder
Brett Gardner will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. First pitch coming. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. See you later, over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Oh, well, this is how you start an extra inning off right. Now, he wants to go home too, so he drops a barrel on that one, and now these guys will need to see if this will stand up.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. Over to the bag with it is Carter to record the unassisted putout. Todd Frazier dig in with one in and one away. Now the pitch. And this is hit on the ground down the line to third. But this is foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
The pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
I think that's a situation where he just wasn't ready for the fastball, and it got on him too quickly, and just hits a lazy fly ball to right.
In now, Everett Cabrera, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots his ball right back up the middle.
Number 35 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 35.
Jacoby Ellsbury will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. Cabrera running. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Yankees are out in front, 3-2. Aroldis Chapman will get the call here an inning later than usual, as he'll try to save this one in the 10th. Rasmus will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-2 one more time. Coming in at triple digits there as he's fortunate just to foul it away. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
And when you know you've got a guy in protect mode up there and he's fouling off pitches left and right, that's when you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here on a pitch that's well out of the zone.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One out, nobody on. The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-2 coming. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Jason Castro will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And you can tell by the way he's attacking these hitters, he's not trying to hit corners or anything. And he's just getting that ball back and sinking.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 3-2. Good night from Houston.
For the Astros, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.